Hi there, hope you're having a pleasant day wherever you may be. Despite what it may look like, I am not at Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. I'm at Grand Falls near Flagstaff, Arizona. Grand Falls is located about 30 miles east of the town of Flagstaff, Arizona, near a town called Leah. Grand Falls is also known as the Chocolate Falls for obvious reasons. Is a 185-foot plunge of the Little Colorado River, which actually makes it taller than Niagara Falls, believe it or not. The difference is though, Niagara Falls is all year. This one is very seasonal. It's when the winter snowmelt starts to run off and during the monsoon season after flash flood. So it comes and goes very quickly often. This waterfall and the river itself are known for its opacity, this muddy color. And oddly enough, this is actually what the original Colorado River sort of looked like before it got dammed and the water became clear. So just something to think about. While you're here, you might notice that one side of the river is brown rock while the other side is black rock. So what's going on with that? Well, that has to do with how the waterfall was formed. The Little Colorado River used to flow through here. And about 7 miles away, the Merriam crater erupted. Lava flowed all the way over here and blocked the channel. The water, still wanting to go downhill, went around, and this is actually the water meeting up with the original channel. How cool is that? The Merriam crater that created the lava that blocked this was a part of the San Francisco volcanic field, which we dive into a little bit in my visit to Sunset Crater. If you'd like to check out that video, go right ahead. But what do you say we get back to this one? Because it is a very seasonal and sporadic waterfall, the Navajo Nation website that talks about visiting here actually has a link to the USGS website that has a graph showing the water flow in cubic feet per second. Now, they say that if it's over 100, it's worth coming to because there will at least be some water. They said if it's over 1,000, try to get here soon because it'll be great, but it won't last very long. The last couple days, it was up to 6,000, and yesterday was about 4,000 cubic feet per second. So this is a pretty good flow here. What's really awesome is that right now it's flowing pretty good. But all you gotta do is look at this side to realize we're only seeing a fraction of what it's capable of. These little cave-like things, they don't just create themselves. It's obviously rushing water that's created that, and it's considerably higher than where I'm standing right now. And during the drier times, the road actually goes across it over near the top of the falls. Obviously right now, you can't do that. One thing that's for certain is this place is not a secret. There are a lot of people here. So if you come here and there's a good flow, don't expect to be alone. Don't expect any solitude. To visit Grand Falls, like I said, it's about 30 miles east of Flagstaff. And it is actually on Navajo Nation land. Luckily for this one, they don't require a permit. It is free. However, to get here, the last 10 miles or so, 6 to 10 miles, is on a dirt road, and it's really washboarded at times. It was really hard to drive. However, there were people that flew right by me. I don't know how they did that, but it does eventually become a really good dirt road, and you can pick up some pretty good speed. But yeah, there's parts that were really bad. There also really aren't any signs, but like today for me, there were enough cars going where the direction I wanted that I could just follow the cars. Once you're here, there's not a whole lot in terms of infrastructure. There's some picnic tables. There's a couple kiosks that talk about not only the falls, but Navajo life and the Navajo code talkers. That's kind of interesting to read. But yeah, you just kind of roam around and get nice pictures of the falls. Now, basaltic rock is kind of sharp at times, and it's really rocky and jagged, so be careful when you're walking. It's kind of a challenge at certain times. The trail going down to the bottom of the falls is a little tricky, kind of steep at times, and you got to kind of find just the best way down. There's really no like established great trail. Another thing to note that is if you walk down to see it from the bottom, just bear in mind that the part that gets sprayed a lot, it gets really, really muddy. Like, my shoe almost came off at one point. Like, it was really bad. Now, that spray looks harmless, but it's got silt in it. I just realized that. I looked at my glasses, and all the little spots that I thought were just water, my glasses are dirty now. Great. And one more note is that, yes, this is Navajo Nation. They are sovereign. They are letting us see this fall for free, no permit required. So just be respectful. Pack in, pack out your trash, stuff like that. Well, that does it for this one. Thanks for joining me on this trip to Grand Falls, aka the Chocolate Falls. Hope you found it interesting, and maybe it'll encourage you to come check it out yourself, given the timing's right. So with that said, I guess I'll see you on the next one. I'm not gonna lie, at this point, I'm just wearing the glasses for show. I can't really see out of them.